The nation's eyes are fixed on the fallout and the outcome of the all-important Prime Minister Modi all-party J&K meeting that ended just a short while ago. It lasted 3.5 hours, 14 leaders from the state. The Prime Minister has given out a message of hope, peace and prosperity, but will it follow through and carry through into what happens next in Jammu and Kashmir? In his message, the Prime Minister told the assembled J&K netas, including Farooq Abdullah, Mehbooba Mufti and others, that he wants to remove both Dilli ki Duri and Dil ki Duri, the distance of Delhi and the distance of the heart, both the political and the emotional distance between the two sides. The Prime Minister said that his government is fully committed to a democratic process in Jammu and Kashmir and that conducting polls is the government's top priority after the process of delimitation. He asked all the political leaders to keep national interest above political differences that have festered over decades in the past. The leaders from both Jammu and Kashmir said that the meeting was held in a cordial and constructive atmosphere. The Gupkar alliance leaders raised the issue of restoration of Jammu and Kashmir's statehood, which was lost after the abrogation of Article 370 in August 2019. While some leaders did raise the issue of Article 370, the centre refused to discuss it, citing that the matter is already in court. And remember, the government is already on record to say that returning or reversing the decision to abrogate Article 370 is not on the table whatsoever. Some of the reactions that came in right after that 3.5-hour meeting.
देखिए, बहुत ही अच्छे माहौल में बात हुई। मैंने जम्मू कश्मीर के हवाले से बात की। जो जम्मू कश्मीर के लोग इस वक्त कई तरह की मुसीबतें सह रहे हैं, बहुत मुश्किल में हैं, बहुत तकलीफ में है। जम्मू कश्मीर के लोग 2019 5 अगस्त के बाद गुस्से में हैं, नाराज हैं, जज्बाती तौर टूट गए हैं, बड़ा ह्यूमिलिएटेड फील करते हैं। मैंने उनको कहा कि जम्मू कश्मीर में जो 5 अगस्त 2019 को जिस अनकॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल और इलीगल और इमोरल तरीके से 370 को हटाया गया, ये जम्मू कश्मीर के लोगों को कबूल नहीं है। जिस तरह से बीजेपी ने 70 साल स्ट्रगल किया 370 को हटाने के लिए, जो इलीगली हटाया गया, अनकॉन्स्टिट्यूशनली हटाया गया, हमारी जमात जम्मू कश्मीर के लोग कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनली, डेमोक्रेटिकली, पीसफुली स्ट्रगल करेंगे, चाहे महीने लग जाए या साल लग जाए। हम जम्मू कश्मीर में 370 बहाल करेंगे, क्योंकि ये हमारे आइडेंटिटी की बात है। ये हमें पाकिस्तान से नहीं मिला था, ये हमारे मुल्क हिंदुस्तान ने, जवाहरलाल नेहरू ने, सरदार वल्लभ भाई पटेल ने खुद हमको दिया था। और जो जम्मू कश्मीर की आइडेंटिटी है, हमारे जॉब से, हमारी लैंड है, हमारा डोमिसाइल है, ये सारा सिक्योर करता है। इस पे कोई कॉम्प्रोमाइज नहीं होगा।
जम्मू कश्मीर को यूनियन टेरिटरी का दर्जा दिया गया। वो यूनियन टेरिटरी जो है, वो वहाँ चाहे वो जम्मू के लोग हों, चाहे वो कश्मीर के लोग हों, वो इस यूनियन टेरिटरी को बिल्कुल नहीं पसंद करते हैं। वो चाहते हैं कि फौरी तौर जम्मू कश्मीर को दोबारा रियासत का दर्जा दिया जाए और पूरी तरह से रियासत का दर्जा दिया जाए। कोई हाफ हार्टेड स्टेट नहीं, इसमें फुल स्टेटहुड विद J&K cadre restored to J&K, not UT cadre, not any other cadre. J&K must be restored its full statehood and must be restored its own independent cadre.
प्रधानमंत्री जी ने बैठक में 2 बड़ी बातों पर विशेष जोर दिया। उन्होंने कहा, जम्मू कश्मीर में लोकतंत्र को ग्रास रूट तक ले जाने के लिए हम सबको मिलकर काम करना होगा। दूसरा, जम्मू कश्मीर में ऑलराउंड विकास हो, हर इलाके, हर समुदाय तक विकास पहुँचे, इसके लिए साझेदारी हो और जन भागीदारी का एक माहौल बनाया रखा जाए, ये ज़रूरी है।
ब्यूरोक्रेसी हमारे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में निर्धारित है, ब्यूरोक्रेसी को क्या करना है और पॉलिटिकल लीडरशिप को क्या करना है, जिसको पीएम ने स्वयं मांगा कि भाई ब्यूरोक्रेसी पॉलिटिशियन को रिप्लेस नहीं कर सकती। उनकी एक अलग सिस्टम है काम करने का और राजनेताओं का अलग है। तो इसलिए हम लोगों ने कहा कि भाई अभी इतने साल से चल रहा है, तो उसकी वजह से लोगों को दिक्कत आता है, क्योंकि जिस तरह से पॉलिटिशियन मिलता है लोगों से, उस तरह से तो ब्यूरोक्रेट नहीं मिलेगा।
Let's go straight across to India today. It's Poulomi Saha, who's been tracking all developments in that meeting, as also the reactions that have been coming out. Poulomi, cordial, constructive, many positive words coming out, even from leaders like Mehbooba Mufti, who had said many different things attacking the government before this particular meeting. But it looks like there are going to be some very serious stumbling blocks going forward. The issue of delimitation, the issue of Article 370 and full statehood. The government has laid out its roadmap, but this one isn't going to be easy. The next steps are going to be difficult.
They're definitely going to be difficult because, like you mentioned, for instance, the subject of delimitation, we do know that Dr. Farooq Abdullah and other members of the NC, of the National Conference, two of them are among the 5 associate members of the Delimitation Commission. At the last meeting, which happened earlier this year, they did not attend. There are 3 out of the 5 they did not attend. The 2 others were from the Bharatiya Janata Party, Dr. Jitendra Singh and Jugal Kishore, who attended that meeting. Now, Omar Abdullah today, after the meeting as well, stated that as far as the delimitation exercise is considered, they consider it with suspicion in the way that the exercise is being conducted. We've heard from some Kashmiri leaders who believe that the exercise has already been, the Delimitation Commission has already got its task cut out by the centre. It has been told how many seats that need to be there as far as the delimitation exercise is concerned, going from 107 to 114, and then of course how they are to be divided on the basis of area, and otherwise clearly saying that this is the exercise that the Delimitation Commission should be doing. Why is it that it is only implementing it? So there are those who have raised suspicions about the exercise in itself, but today of course the government said that this is the exercise which is then eventually going to lead towards peaceful assembly elections and subsequently the restoration of statehood as promised in Parliament, which has also been stated by the Home Minister and the Prime Minister in today's meeting. So like you rightly point out, Shiv, it's going to be fraught with a lot of obstacles and stumbling blocks as the process moves forward. But yes, despite all of the reservations, some of the reservations which have been expressed by Omar Abdullah, by Mehbooba Mufti, for instance, they have come out saying that the 3.5-hour long meeting was held in a cordial environment where everyone had an opportunity to speak.
I don't think there was anyone who was going to say that everything was going to go down easy after this, that it would be all hunky-dory. Nobody ever had that expectation, but the details of what the next steps are going to be are absolutely crucial.